So I've had a bit of an idea, and it sort of combines two interests, passions. It combines two passions of mine. The first passion is I love helping people any way I can. If I can do anything for anybody, and it will enhance their reality, then I'm going to jump at that opportunity every time. And there's a lady that I've walked past a few times. She's got a couple of young kids. One of them's a baby, one of them's a young kid. With her, she sits at the side of the road and sells tissues in those packs. You know, the packs of tissues that people carry? The small handbag, pocket-sized packets of tissues. And every time I've gone past her, I've always bought. I don't need them, but she's obviously in need. And she sells them for a couple of dirham a piece. Now, I'm not here to polish my own knob, but I give her substantially more than a couple of dirham. I give her substantially more than what they are worth. And just the look of oh, wow, thank you very much. This is a huge help. It just you just know that it makes a difference to her. Having that extra cash. And I think because there's no social system over here where there's government handouts and things like that, from what I'm aware of anywhere, obviously something's happened to her husband. You could speculate all day, but you never know unless you ask them, and I'm not about to do that. She's struggling. She looks clean, she looks healthy, malnourished, but gets by however she can, is my assumption. So my other passion is knowing how things work, knowing how something that we do, how it affects the outcome. And the other interest here is figuring out this YouTube lark. Bear with me. These two will come together in a beautiful way, trust me. Right, so what I'm going to propose, now this is totally up to my viewership, the people that watch my videos. But I think one way, and I'm sure you guys are interested in this metadata analytic type stuff as well. Ultimately, how can I, see, I've not written anything down, I've made no notes. Typical for me, it's just all off the cuff. So we've got the lady with the two kids sat at the side of the road. That a small amount of money could be life-changing for her. So what I'm proposing is that I put together a video that you can put on and just let play through for the 15 minutes that it's going to be there. Don't skip the adverts. Don't fast forward. Just click the play. Make sure you're signed into your account. If you use a browser, turn the ad blocker off. Like I say, don't skip any of the adverts that come up. Let the video play 100%. Click it once to like and leave a comment of more than 7 words. Share a link on your chosen whatever you share it to. Those 3 metrics and the 100% watch time with the 100% viewing of the adverts is going to give a clean table of analytics, and it will be so interesting to see what a average length YouTube video of 15 minutes, what it can generate in revenue if it's got those analytics all maxed out to the furthest they can be. Now, the money that is made in revenue from that particular video is going to go to this lady and her 2 kids. It might just be the usual amount that the video makes, which might be, you know, say 80 to 120 pound. Even that is going to be a huge amount to this lady. But I think if the amount of people watch my videos that do on average, but they all watch it, or they not watch it, that's the wrong word, but they let it play through 100% with 100% viewing of the adverts, giving it the like, giving it a comment and giving it a share, that's going to max out the revenue for a 15-minute video. And the money that is generated in revenue is going to go to this lady and her 2 babies, 2 kids. I just think it's a beautiful concept. I think it's something that it's going to benefit everyone. It benefits her, it benefits me because I get this information and the data, and it benefits you guys because I'm sure the majority of you would be interested in the outcome as well. I think I'm beginning to waffle a little bit, and if I carry on talking, I'm probably going to end up repeating myself. So I'm just going to say that with helping this lady and her 2 kids in a charitable way, by way of watching a video that is 15 minutes long in its entirety, in all the adverts, and let them play in their entirety, is going to have a beautiful outcome for everyone. Agree or disagree? Let me know in the comments here. Give me your thoughts. There was another sort of way to look at this as well for those of us that are inclined that way, and that is by way of creating a way for a huge, I'm not going to say anything negative, we're just going to say corporation, that is Google. If it's a corporation, I don't know, it might be an entity these days, who knows. But a huge corporation like Google to do something good for once. To force them, to make them do something good and pure and charitable without them really knowing, unless the video gets reported. That to me is just a very poetic cherry on top. If we all, I mean, Christ, can you imagine if the video went viral and it makes the type of money that it's bringing a tear to my eye just thinking about it. But true to my word, it will all go to that lady and her 2 kids. I think if we put a time limit on the video of, say, maybe 7 days, 7 blocks of 24 hours where it is available, viewable and public, and then at the hour on the 7th day, on the 24th hour of the 7th day, take it off public to private so it doesn't generate any more income, and whatever that figure is will get transferred to Durham and given to her in a big wad, hopefully a satchel full of cash to her. And thank you very much, corporate Google. That's all I can say. Anyway, I just wanted to tag that on the end. Give me your thoughts on this at the bottom.
the fact that it's more clearly like, as in, the story they're telling us cannot possibly be real, as in, the it. But they're missing a key point from that, is that the state want you to know, they want the confusion. So they're still speaking about, like, why are they lying to us like this? Why